Not good? We're off or what? We're on? Okay. We're on? I can't hear you. You got to turn the phones on. I can't hear you at all. So. Testing 1 2. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Eagan Civic Arena. Jeff Burgum here, along with my esteemed colleague in crime, the Big M. We call him Mr. Thomas Manzella, and we're here for Game 2 of a festive 4-game extravaganza hockey. The first game was a junior varsity losing, unfortunately, to Eastview 3-0, and now we have the varsity taking on the Lightning. And then after this game, we've got the JV girls at 3, then at 5, then the varsity at 7. So a full day of a night of hockey here at Eagan. And it's going to be a classic South Suburban Conference showdown here with the Eastview Lightning, our dreaded neighbors to the north. And this should be a barn burner.
Yeah, this should be a good game tonight. Obviously, they're going to want to make up for the loss they had. Probably second game of the season, third?
Yeah,
it was early on, right?
Early on, so. Waiting for starting lineups here to be announced for both teams.
National anthem or the
Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance.
So interesting, Thomas, here for lineups for Eastview. When we played them early on in the year, they were missing a couple of their players due to illness or injury. I think it was number 19, Nate Bortson, forward, and then also number 20, Lenny Nunn at defenseman. So they're two of their better players. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how that affects the game tonight.
Yeah, they've been on a pretty good roll the last few games through the conference. So I'm assuming early on they had those guys out, but they're going to be a tough team tonight.
And rankings right now in the state, we've got, I believe, Eastview Lightning is ranked 15th, and we've got your Eagan Lightning ranked number 20th. So this is a huge game as far as standings for the state, and also South Suburban Conference standing, Thomas, where Eagan's just right behind Eastview, getting close to that supremacy lead in the South Suburban Conference.
Yeah, and Jeff, as you know, that gets important as we get down the stretch here for seedings into the playoffs.
right, Thomas, here we go. It's going to be a barn burner game here at the Civic. Again, Jeff Burgum here with you, along with my big partner in crime, esteemed colleague, the Big M, Mr. Thomas Manzella. Two South Suburban Conference juggernauts here going at it head-to-head here. Eagan just behind them in the standings. And again, we mentioned it earlier, is that Eagan went to their house early in the season and beat them, which I think they didn't take too kindly. So now they'll be coming at us with a chip on their shoulder and with some real aggression, I would say. And let's see if we can kind of weather the storm, and let's see how we can get this one together and start out fast.
Yeah, and that's been a little bit of an issue throughout the year as the fast starts. We've had a fair amount of games where we get off to a slow start, get an early penalty, get behind in the game, and then have to do the comeback. So, fortunately, we've done that. We've had a lot of comeback wins this year, but it'd be nice to just not have to get behind early.
You don't want to get in a habit of getting down early because, again, that's not going to happen all the time. You can get to come back and take a victory.
Yeah. I mean, you get a hot goalie against you, you know how that goes, so you don't want to fall too far behind.
So we start out here at the Civic with game 2. And we got Johnson line with Meyer and Beneke, and Dolney and Mason and Tucson and net. And we're ready for Wildcat Hockey. We'd like to welcome all of you on the World Wide Web. Watch us live on our website, wildcathockey.com, in the stream, and we'll start out now with an icing, unfortunately.
Yeah, and if you remember Jeff last game, we had a ton of face-offs in our zone.
We did.
Which caused a lot of chaos, led to the first goal. So hopefully we won't get in that habit of just icing tonight.
Draw control by Eastview now. Eastview now with a shot. Gets deflected. Back in the corner now. Eastview with the puck in the zone. They control. Back to the point. And that puck gets behind in the net, by the net there. Giving chase is Keegan Johnson. Johnson now picks it up, and here comes the Wildcats. Keegan Johnson got some speed. Gets to Beneke. And he gets taken down hard. Not sure where the puck is. It goes in the bench.
I think it went in the bench. Jeff flipped over one of the bodies with a hit there.
So puck will be faced off just in front of the players' bench of Eastview with 16:29 to go in period 1.
Looks like we get Randall back tonight, too. That's the other thing, Jeff. We've been down a lot of men the last few games, so.
Puck control now by Eagan. They'll tip it in, dumped in there by Meekin, and Johnny Myers goes after it. Myers now, nice forecheck pressure in the corner. They'll flip it out to blue line, kept in there by Randall. Nice forecheck pressure by William Randall. And here comes Eastview. They're going to chip it out. And it goes to the Burgum now. Takes his player out. Back to Meekin. Meekin now. And Burgum now with it. In the corner. Corner there. Back to the point. Eastview. And blocked by Burgum. Picked it up. By Johnny Meyer. Shot deflected. And picked up by Eagan. And here comes Eastview. They'll chip it in. And they'll try to do a long pass there. Can't get out of the zone. Now finally Mason now will chip it. Try to get off. There they go. Eastview with the puck. They'll chip it to center ice. Dolney now can't get it. Dolney now misses it. Back is Mason now. Mason now takes his man out. Eastview with some control now. Zone shot. Deflected wide by Toussaint. In the corner, they'll get a whistle. So a little more puck time in the Eagan zone. Not too bad, but don't like to have all that time in their zone early on.
Yeah, nothing's really, only one shot's gotten to the net, but a couple good chances where they were blocked. So good job blocking the shots, but to your point, Jeff, a lot of time in our zone right now.
So we come out with Keegan Johnson with Kaluski and Mikkel out there on D. And Keegan Johnson now. Johnson will feather it now nicely to Beneke. Back to Cullen Meyer. Meyer now gets it in. Nice job by him to get that puck in deep. Going back to Chase's Meyer. He dishes it off. That puck gets picked off. Here comes Eastview. They're going to chip it out. And that should be an icing. It is. So right now we're kind of a little feeling out of the teams of both sides here. Not too much connection on passes or not many shots really. One shot on net for Eastview.
Yeah, Jeff, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like they're kind of feeling each other out right now. Everybody's a little afraid to take a big chance.
Well, two very gifted teams, and that's going to warrant that. Puck control now by Eastview. They get that puck over center ice. Gets hammered back into the Eastview zone. Now they do a cross-ice pass. That goes over to Kaluski. Kaluski now looking. Isaac Kaluski flips it up. Cannot get out of the zone. Looks like that was a hand pass. Didn't call it. Now goes to center ice. And they're going to dump it in now back to Jonah Mikla. Mikla kind of bounced it off. That puck gets out to center ice, but picked up by Eastview. And Kaluski can't get there in time. And a lot of puck play at center ice. And puck behind the net out by Mason. Mason goes after it. Eastview now had a chance there. Didn't connect on that pass. Shot. That was a dangerous shot there. Went through everybody. Not sure if Toussaint even got a piece of that.
He did. He did with his leg pad.
Center in front. Oh, there's an opportunity there. And didn't connect by Eastview. Now puck back in the Eagan zone. A lot of time now in the zone by Eastview. Here they come. They gets out of the zone. Nice job there by Johnny Myers. Myers got a potential 2-on-1. Myers can't pull it in. Controlled there by Sherrick. Scores! Big goal there by Sherrick. Boy, that's top shelf by Nick Sherrick, and that's a big goal, Thomas. Get that first one. That was kind of a harmless little floater. And not sure how that got in, but we'll take it.
Yeah, and not exactly one of your typical high school goals that you see, but I think he was just trying to put it on net. And it went on net and went in the net.
It was a floater, kind of. It had like a monarch butterfly flare to it, but it flies in the net.
It flew in the net.
So good job by Nick Sherrick, the junior captain, assistant captain here, and the Eagan finds themselves about 1-0, and a great start to the game, Thomas, with that goal. And Mason does a nice job to keep that puck down low and deep. And Eastview kind of get it out, and all that gets cleared out. Nice job by Mason to regroup. And it gets out to center. That's going to be an icing again. And that'll go down into the zone.
Yeah, Jeff, on that goal, sometimes goalies, especially at this level, they're so used to those harder shots. And then you throw the changeup at them, which that kind of came off as like a changeup.
That's a knuckleball or a changeup or something. That's a great point. It did throw him off. Puck control there by Eagan. Tipped out to Meakin. Well, they're hitting hard now. Oh, shot just wide. That was a dangerous play there. Goes in the corner, and here comes, and Eastview's hitting hard right now. Goes back to Burgum. Takes his man on the corner, and Burgum will flip it up. Tries to get out of the zone. Back to Meakin. And he's got some time, Max Meakin. He'll tip it up to center ice. And here comes Eastview. They'll lighten into Eastview. And blocked there nicely by Meakin. And here comes a lot of physical play right now, Thomas. They're hitting hard out there, both sides. And puck is shot in deeply now. Mikla going to give chase. And Eastview picks it up. Nice little play there by Johnson. Takes his man out. Back to Mikla. Jonah Mikla. Can't find the play. And back to center ice. A lot of not many connections on passes so far. Again, still teams kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on at neutral ice, but not a lot of clean passes through the neutral zone.
Here comes Eastview now, other zone. Pass is just not connecting. Wilson. Wilson's got some time. Wilson goes in, shot. Oh, nice job by Wilson to get that shot off. It was a scoring chance, but nice save by the goalie tender, number 35, Ben Beatty. Here comes Eastview. That one got just wide. I don't know if Toussaint saw that or kind of got fed over his glove. And puck is chipped out now to center ice. Now Johnny Myers giving chase. Myers now. And Eastview now with the puck. Puck in the corner. Picked up there in the center ice. Gets deflected. Whoa! Save by Toussaint. Huge save by Toussaint. Boy, that was a save of the game, and it's early on, but my goodness, how that didn't go in.
Yeah, they had a great pass right across. The guy standing all alone. I mean, he had time, space.
And he one-timed it.
And he one-timed it. He didn't even. BT came flying across, made a beautiful save.
Holy smokes.
But Jeff, as you know, those are game changers. Like we saw in the second period last game, right?
Going to get out of the zone there nicely by Eagan. Now that gets over to Popinski. Nice little forecheck pressure by Popinski. And that's in the bench. And out of play. So we've got out there the Gibson line with Reif and Popinski with Bergam and Eagan. Draw controlled by Gibson. They try to get that out. Nice job by Mika to keep that in the zone. Rifles get it on net. And sitting there. And no foul there. No harm done. Back to Bergam now. Bergam now looking. And Matthew Bergam. Nice job there to get that to center ice. Back to Gibson. And I guess chipped in. And Bergam's got time. Matthew Bergam. Flips it in. And there'll be a long change. Back to the Eastview now. Good flow to the game, Thomas, by both teams skating well. That'll be, now they're going to wave off icing, not sure as to why. Eastview now with the puck in our own zone. Turning, cycling around. He's picked off there. Got by Mason, shot and saved it by shot. And there we go. Right. I can't hear myself at all. So just wait. There we go. A little bit. Not yet. More. A little bit. Still nothing on the line. Okay. Well. All right. That's all right now. All right. Play there. Controlled by Beneke in the corner. That'll be a face-off right in front of the bench there. So another face-off to the right of Brandon Toussaint. Puck is behind the net now to Toussaint. Eastview controlling. They're looking for an outlet pass to get that puck on net for a potential shot. Hammered by Johnson, and Dolnick is taken out. Here comes Eastview. Nice job by Beneke and Meyer. Meyer now across the blue line. Meyer, nice little toe drag. Meyer! Oh! Nice play by Meyer to get that toe drag and had a potential scoring chance there. Puck behind the net. Controlled by Eastview. Here comes the Lightning. And they'll chip it in. No icing. Nickel now with it behind the side of the zone there, battling two players. They can't move it around. And nice job there by Johnny Myers. Took the ball out nicely, trying to get in the zone. They keep it in. And here comes Johnny Myers. He gets out of the zone. It's Myers and Sherrick. Nick Sherrick again. Sherrick with the shot. Rebound. Nickel. Oh, that shot gets blocked. Chance there by the Wildcats. And they're going to wave off icing there. What a beautiful clearing by Eastview to kind of avoid that icing penalty. Icing call. We'll flip it out. It gets out into the zone. Center ice now controlled by Eastview. They're going to chip in. That should be an icing all the way. And that goes and gets covered up. There'll be a face-off down in the zone. And, okay, that's good right there. And it gets built in the zoner. Now it'll be to the right of the goalie tender. And we've got Gibson in there. He gets taken out of the face-off. Back to Reif now. Reif now in front. Can't get there. Back to the point. Eagan now. Shot is blocked. He'll shoot it in there down deep behind the net. And picked up now. Centering pass goes just over. Back to Eagan looking. I guess deflected behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, Popinski was right there. There's a late hit.
Yeah, that's a late hit. Let's see if they call it.
Yeah, that's a way late hit. That needs to be called. You got to start calling that because that's going to set the tone for the game if they don't make those calls.
Yeah, he's not calling it. And again, Jeff, you know how that goes, right? Popinski was skating through. It wasn't even that he was in the goalie's face or anything. And The guy just dropped him way after the whistle.
And that's and you got to set the tone early. Physical.
Well, you know what's going to happen then. It's going to
come at you, right? There's going to be a lot of late hits now.
Yeah. No.
Meyer with the puck. Gets it to Sherrick to Bergam. Bergam will ring the boards to the corner. Puck is at still nice forecheck pressure by the Wildcats. And here comes Eastview. Back to Meek, and they'll chip it up. And they'll tip it. And there'll be a change up on the D. And here comes Eastview now. Eastview, nice job by Dolan to step up. That was a dangerous play, Thomas. That gets over a stick.
It's a 2-on-1 the other way.
2-on-1. Eastview now long breakout pass. That gets deflected nicely. Goes back in the zone. Now Mason giving chase. Jack Mason. Back to Keegan Johnson. Oh, that off his stick. Alone. Oh, nice block there. Keegan Johnson took that shot in the back of his leg. That's giving up one for the team right there, Thomas. What a block by Johnson. And you can't say enough about that. That went off of his skate accidentally. Gave them an open lane shot. Yeah. He comes out of nowhere and slides and makes that block.
Yeah, and he's still kind of limping it off a little bit, so he's still feeling that one, but he's going to be okay. But that one definitely hurt him.
Heck of a play there by Keegan Johnson to take away a scoring chance there. He was wide open in front of that net.
Yep.
Draw back to Doley. Doley now. Behind the net now. Eastview controlling. And Beneke now. Pressure being applied. Oh, that could be a good no call there. Again, shot there. Doley now. Shot again. Oh, it just got through. I thought that would have hit the net. That would have been a good scoring chance there. Johnson really buzzing. Keegan Johnson in front. Back to Cullen Meyer. Meyer, nice little backhand. Couldn't get through. Here comes the Eastview Lightning. The Lightning. They feather it in. And they're going to look for an outlet pass there. Nice job there by Dolan to keep this guy to the outside. Nice block there by Cullen Meyer. Eastview with the puck at center ice. They want to try to get it in the zone. Can't make it so far. Nice job by Meyer and the defense to get that wall at the blue line. Don't let them dump it in easily. Doley now. Doley flips it out. That may not make it. That's not going to make it. Nice job by Doley. Nice touch there. Pokunski now. Shot. Oh! Rife was all alone. Rife had a chance to do some damage. He gets taken down. No call. And the Lightning now, they're going to try to get that boards out. And they got a player behind. They're looking to get that long breakout pass. And Meekin now will hammer it down deep. Can't get it down too low. And they're going to, here comes the Lightning, dump back in. Good pressure applied out by the Cats. And they're going to dump it in, goes in deep. Johnny Myers sends it now to Meekin. Meekin now. Lifts it over to Myers. Johnny now with it. Johnny Myers trying to work hard. Back to Meekin. And Eastview with the puck now with some control. On the net. And Bergam does it over to Wilson. And then that gets out. Here comes Sherrick. Nick Sherrick flips it up deep. Can't do it. Here comes Eastview. Centers it across it. Good job there by Meekin to break that up. And Eastview now with some time. And now in the corner, Bergam giving chase. At the point. And they're working around the perimeter. They lose it now. And here comes Sherrick. Nick Sherrick's got time. Nick Sherrick for the Wildcats. Nice drop pass to Wilson. Drew Wilson now. Oh, tries to work around. Can't quite make it. And gets back to Kaluski. Kaluski will dump it in. And good flow to the game, Thomas. End-to-end action.
Yeah, it is. And I think the chances have been more in favor of us the last few minutes. So it was definitely Eastview early on. Now it seems like we're getting the better chances in that flow. And
so far, so good as far as defensive zone coverage. Toussaint's looking well. D is moving the puck, and forwards are really back-checking well, not giving many chances to Eastview.
Yeah, and this line here has really been buzzing. So the third line coming out here, or second.
Yeah, Johnson, Meyer, and Beneke are really working well together.
They're working well together.
Centering pass. It gives Kaluski has some time. Oh, that got blocked. That was a dangerous shot there. Got blocked by the D. Picked up now by Kaluski, another shot. So good job there by Isaac Kaluski, one of the senior captains, getting that puck on net.
Yeah, this game has had they've had 3 or 4 really good chances. Meyer, I think we kind of said he was one of the player of the games, if not the player of the game last game, and he's doing the same thing tonight.
Yeah, he said a really good effort now this game so far, and again, really fun to see 2 teams going at it. Meyer, that could have been a block, and a good shot there. Chip got wide. Going back to Mason. Mason, that got through, and that was a dangerous here by Beatty. Nice forecheck pressure here by Meyer. And picked up there by Keegan Johnson. Back to Beneke. Beneke now looking. Beneke centering pass. That doesn't get through. Back to
unfortunately, we're going to get too many men on the ice here, Jeff.
And that is just an unfortunate timing, because again, player didn't quite get off the ice in time. You touched that puck. You got 6 guys on the ice, and they're watching it tight.
No, Meyer was coming off. And when the other player jumped on, they threw it right into his skates. Again, it's one of those you kind of could have let go, just because Meyer was not trying to get in the play at all.
No, he was going right to the bench, but again,
his back was to the play, and they just threw it into his skates. And I get it, there's 6 guys, but that's a weird call.
Again, the guy, I think it was Ripe that touched it. He just touched it to get the puck. No intention.
Look, Meyer was already, he was on the ice, but he wasn't even looking at the play.
So, real test here for Eagan. Yeah. Power play for Lightning. We've got Dolney, Mason, and Johnny Myers, and looks like Nick Schrock. So a big test here, Thomas, to the end of this first period. Power play by the Lightning here. Here they come. Eastview Lightning now enters the zone, and they'll be an offside. So nice job there by the defense and the forwards. They kind of force them at that blue line.
Force them at the blue line, cause another face-off.
Real fun to watch both these teams play. I mean, they're very, very talented teams, and this is a quick game up there. There's not a lot of time and space.
No, there isn't. Both teams hit. They play a similar style, right? They're on here, they're fast, and they hit.
All you can see up here, you get that puck, have your head up.
You better have your head up tonight.
And they shoot it in. Goldie now, nice job to get in the corner. Now they'll set it up now in the Eagan zone. Power play for the Lightning. About a minute to go in the power play. They've had no shots on goal yet with this penalty for this power play here. They had Johnny Myers breaking. Always, there's a little interference there. They didn't call it. A pick play by the Lightning. They could have called that. Didn't call. Nice job by Myers taking his player out. Another nice hit. Getting real physical again. Nice hit by Tucson. Again, the player sitting there, and they got rid of that one.
45 seconds to go on the kill here. Big pass.
And here, that was a dangerous play. Just started through. There's a potential. Meekin got hurt. He got hit from behind. That was a very dangerous play. And Max took a heavy shot from behind, and that's a head, shoulder,
knees, and toes.
Well, that's a tough one. Hopefully he'll shake that off.
Well, let's see what they give him. Is it a 5 or they're not? They're only give him 2.
Right away.
They're only going to give him 2 for that. It's a dangerous play.
And you hate to see that, and I hope they can shake that one off, because he really took a shot. So we're going to come out now. We're 4-4. We've got Johnson, Popinski, Bergam, and Kaluski. And here comes Eastview, the Lightning. Goes across the center right, dangerous play there. And here comes Eagan. They've got some time now, 4-4. And Johnson just feathers it. Tries to get a centering pass there, no one there. And that's going to be an icing.
Yep, we're 4-4.
4-4, we'll take that all day.
That should be the end of their penalty, which means we'll go on the power play now for the next 1:27 but there's only 44 seconds to go in the period.
So we've got, who do we have? We've got Johnson, Dolney, Sherrick, and Burgum. 45 seconds to go in the period. And trying to tie it up. They do so. Can't get out of the zone. They do. Eagan on the power play. And they're going to set up. Just under a minute to go. Going to be quick now. Here we go. Some time. And Sherrick's got some time. We got some time to space. Two guys on here right away. Gets to the corner. And helping out now. Johnson. Back to Burgum. Spread out. Back to Burgum. Now Burgum looking. Shot. Oh, rebound! Oh!
Jeff, I don't think that would have counted anyway. It was close, but I don't think...
Boy, I think Burgum got that shot off. Rebound.
His would have counted. However, it went to Sherrick, who had an empty net to shoot at, but he knew he only had about a half a second to shoot that thing and tried to shoot it as quick as he could. Went over the net, but I don't think it would have counted had it went in anyway.
So what an end to a furious first period. Boy, it would have been nice to get that second goal.
Yeah, and interesting enough, like we said, the second half of that period, shots went up to 10-5 us. So they came at us early, like we expected. But
we knew that. We knew they were not real happy that we took it to them at their house. We knew they'd be coming out there with a chip on their shoulder. They did. And now we find ourselves up 1-0. What a good first period.
Weathered the storm, and we really put a lot of pressure on them the second half of that period.
So you look out there, Thomas, you see Burgum and Sherrick kind of chuckling out there. They're saying, oh my God, they're on the blue line saying,
what a chance, right?
Yeah. I'll blame my kid. He didn't get that shot off in time.
Well, I think when you look at, Sherrick, if he had some more time and didn't have to rush that, probably ends up in the back of the net.
So great effort, Thomas, by the Cats that first period. Shots to goal 10-5 in favor of Eagan. Oh, what a game, though. What a game so far.
So we're heading into the little chipper game.
And there was some controversy. We didn't know if we'd have a chipper game today because of the outdoor might.
And you can see we've got the blue team here a little short on numbers.
This is a last-second game call because they weren't supposed to be here today.
That's right, because of the jamboree. But thanks to the 50-degree weather yesterday, that wiped out the outdoor jamboree.
So it's right now. Looks like it's a fair, even up play. The maroon team looks like it's the Mighty Ducks has 55 players, and the blue team, the Penguins have 3. So
but they pulled their goalie. They pulled their goalie, so they have three skaters.
A little short-handed out there.
Yeah, I know. I flew in late last night, Jeff, for the help with the little chipper. Jamboree
and then you flew in and you're on the plane and all of a sudden
I didn't know. It was 51 degrees.
By golly, it got canceled. I could have made more deals for it. Well, you could have made more money. What the heck?
Renegotiating the ESPN contract.
Yes. ESPN Ocho. Always fun to see the little chipper game playing on here. And again, we've made comments before. You can look at the players' bench, and the parents are all there with their devices recording.
The funny part is there's only 3 players for the blue team, but there's more parents I think I've ever seen there. So a lot of parents and grandparents, but probably because it's Saturday. I'm sure people flew in town for the jamboree and the nap, and so
now they're here. They get a little bit of hockey there.
Get a little bit of hockey. Yeah, get the chipper game in.
it looks like they have split the teams up to be more even, so now there's massive confusion.
Because the Ducks are going both ways.
The Ducks are going, some are. So I don't know. I tell you, is it defensive?
I thought Mallards were loyal to the end, right?
It's a defensive nightmare out there. Who do you defend against? I don't know what to do.
I thought they stayed with their partner their whole life.
Well, they're having fun, though.
Yeah, it's caused enough confusion that it's made it pretty equal. Had a guy run into the post over there. A lot of fans excited about the chipper game here. I got the student section is getting all worked up.
They've been tailgating since 8 a.m. for the chipper game. They've been here for a long time.
Well, I remember they were going to go to the Jamboree, and with that, they all rerouted back here to the tailgating in the parking lot.
And we're just about ready to wind down the chipper game here. About half a minute to go. And there's that hustle there by the Ducks. One last little rush here, 10 seconds to go. Oh, shot just wide. They're trying to get that last second effort. And that'll pretty much do it for this game's little chipper. That'll take care of it, Thomas, here for a chipper game. And again, after the first period, very entertaining game. End-to-end action, good speed, good skill.
Yeah, that's probably the best first period we've seen, just kind of equally for both teams.
Yeah, they're very talented teams. They kind of showcase their skill. Eagan outshoots Eastview 10-5, but again, they're up 1-0. Eagan is. Very entertaining game so far. We'll be back for the start of the second period shortly with Eagan up 1-0 at the lovely Eagan Civic Arena. Jeff Burkham here with Thomas, the Big M, and Della. I'm not hearing myself hardly at all. And I don't want, you can't turn it up too loud because you're getting feedback. So I wonder if, yeah. I mean, that's all, this is a way high. That's just, I'm just not hearing much of anything when I talk. Check 1, 2. Like I say, I got nothing. Check. See, I'm not hearing anything. Check 1, 2. Now I am a little bit here, but that's way.
Yeah, but I'm not getting feedback though, like you were before.
Okay, I can hear myself now right there. That's good.
Right there.
Oh, is it?
That was turned up way too high.
That was way too high? Okay. Got it. All right. There we are. They didn't go out. I lost them. And good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Eagan Civic Arena here at Jeff Berger with my esteemed colleague in crime, Mr. Thomas the Big M Manzella. And we're coming at you live here at Eagan with the score of the game. After one, Eagan up 1-0, out shooting the Eastview Lightning 10-5, but it's a very evenly played game. After the first period there, both teams going end to end here. Eagan now will start this period on a power play with about 45 seconds to go, so we'll see what Eagan can do here with that man advantage. But again, two very gifted teams going end to end, good flow to the game, not many penalties, and they move the puck quickly, both teams. They've got speed and size, so this has been a fun one to watch, folks. And we're looking forward to another 2 periods of real fun hockey here at the Civic. And both teams now are kind of regrouping now at their benches to get last second game plan strategy. And looks like the Cats will now come out with the power play unit now with Johnson, Dolney, Burgum on forward, and then we've got Meyer and Nick Sherrick. Puck control now by Sherrick. Nick Sherrick now, he'll look around in his own zone, try to feather it now to Johnny Myers. Myers now has got some time. Here comes the Wildcats power play. And it's Johnny Myers. Now Myers with the puck. They center it. Gets back, kind of misses that pass there back to Sherrick. Or to Dolney, can't do it. And puck now gets in the corner. And here comes the Cats trying to get this thing set up. Puck is picked off and goes down to Dolney. They can't get it. And that puck goes all the way down to not much of a power play at all in that sort of the period there. They couldn't get set up. And here comes feather it now. Here comes Eastview. They got some time at the blue line. Does not get out. And that's out of the zone now finally. And back is it. And here comes, goes back to Dolney. Dolney's got some time. Eli Dolney. And it goes to Sherrick. Nice pass by Dolney to Sherrick. Shot. Rebound. Oh, just goes wide. Had a chance there by the Wildcats. Couldn't get it in there. And giving chase is Cole Popinski. Popinski now loses it. Here comes Eastview. Stepped up nicely by Mason. And Popinski applying pressure. Long bank pass. Center ice, nice job there by Lightning. Get it out of the zone. Give it back as Meekin. Max Meekin flips it up to Popinski. Over to Keegan Johnson. Johnson, nice little move, stays inside by Reif. Johnson, tries to work around, but got taken out by the defense of Eastview. Nice play there.
Boy, Keegan's really having a good game, Jeff. I mean, I know it's every game, but he's really standing out on his shifts tonight.
Yeah, nice flow to the game by Johnson. And here comes Eastview. They're going to feather it now over to Mason. Mason now, nice cross-ice pass to Popinski. Nice pass there again by Jack Mason. Gets it to Popinski. Gibson, Reif out there, applying some forecheck pressure. They'll center it now. That goes off the stick, and that will be an icing. So nice job there by Toussaint not to play that puck.
Yeah, like I was saying about Keegan too, Jeff. The other thing is his line has had so many different line mates throughout the year. You got to give somebody credit when every night you got different guys to next. With him, doesn't seem to matter who's with him, right? He just plays the same way every game.
And that's a gift. Right? I mean, that's a real talented player that can kind of adjust to whoever's on that line.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
And he leads the team in points right now.
Back in attempted there, and into the crowd there. A little flip pass there by Johnny Myers. Got flipped in there now. In the crowd, little souvenir at the Eagan Civic. And I did not see that puck being thrown back, so maybe that will be a souvenir kept there by one of the Eagan faithful.
I told you, Carrie Mason threw that one over.
Well, she did, but I'm not sure
we haven't had a talk with her
I'm not sure this fan did throw that back, and if that's the case, that's a souvenir, well-earned souvenir.
Well, absolutely. We haven't had a chance to tell Carrie that was the wrong way to do that.
We'll have to give out her email and her Twitter feed online here so the fans can give her some feedback. Here's a potential. Shot saved by Toussaint. Real legs kick save. That was a heck of a save there, Thomas. He was screened there, too.
Yeah, he was screened, and Adam Kratz forward for the Lightning was walking in all alone on him. Got a nice shot on him, and he made a great save.
So another face-off in the zone there to the left of Toussaint. Come back with Keegan Johnson. Draw their one. Shot goes wide. That was over.
Nobody saw where that went.
Yeah, that was the word that go. No one knows. And puck is trying to get out of the zone. They can't get it out. They do. Nice job by Johnson again. The little things he does so well. We're going to get another penalty.
The back ref called it again.
So again, you do not want to give any team chances like this, but especially a very dangerous offensive team here like Eastview.
Oh, I didn't really see what happened, Jeff.
That was a shot. There was a kind of a hit from behind.
I heard the boards, but I couldn't see it.
And Beneke goes in there for a 2-minute minor.
Yeah, to your point, Jeff, these are those momentum swings and periods that you just want to try to avoid, right?
And Mike Cook, our wonderful play-by-play doing ETV at the present time, showed me some stats on Eastview. And I believe that the stats on Eastview in the second period, they're outscoring their opponents 38-12.
Wow.
So they are a second period team. Rebound. Sitting there, Toussaint. Now, nice save there. Nice block. Dolney going down for a block. Good effort by Dolney. And here comes Johnny Myers. Myers now. He'll flip it down deep. And what an effort there by Myers to get that puck out of the zone. And Dolney going down for that block, too. Here comes the Lightning. They can't make that connection, and Myers will dump it down deep. And Mason going off now for a change. And here comes the Lightning. They'll cross into the zone. They've got some time and space.
They scored. Number 19 got the goal.
Yeah, that was a shot way outside by the blue line, got in.
Nate Bordeson, a senior forward, got their goal. Yep. It looked like Toussaint might have been screened a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. He was a screen, but that was a long laser from way back.
But again, Jeff, we talked about it, the power play, right? It's hard enough going 5-on-5 in these games, and giving them an extra man out there is not easy, especially with the stat you threw up about second period.
I mean, it's staggering how they're outscoring their opponents, Eastview, in that second period. So now, again, we're all tied up at one.
Big moment in the game now, right?
And here comes the Lightning. And they get in the corner. And tries to tie up their player. Giving back is Gibson now helping out. Gibson now battling deep in the corner. And here comes, they get broken up. Control. Nice job by Gibson. Now their battle. Out of the corner. Eastview now controlling. Going back is Burgum. He gets taken out. Corner. They're battling hard because of the corner now. Burgum giving chase. Burgum now trying to get his guy tied up. Can't control it. And here comes Eagan. Tries to get out of the zone. Nice follow-up by Meekin. Can't get the puck out of the zone. Centering pass blocked. And Gibson now. Eagan a little bit on their heels right now. And they're going to get that puck to the blue line. Try to keep it in. Puck. And they're going to get it out of the zone. Can't do so. And Max Meekin now. Meekin now looking. He'll feather it out to Poplinski. That goes down. Puck controlled by Poplinski. They'll give it down deep. And then they'll go for a change here. Get changed up. Eastview now gets it picked up. And here comes Johnson. Oh, what a golden chance right. Oh, just over the net. Boy, that was a chance there. What was a
for both, Jeff.
Just a dangerous pass. Got picked off.
Well, Jeff, you know why he got picked off? It was Rife.
Right. And Eastview going down. Wide open second period, end to end. And puck now in the corner now. Keegan Johnson now way back deep in the zone trying to get the puck out. Centering pass. He gets hit. Gives the puck out to Beneke. He'll slam it down deep in the zone. And Eastview now controlling. Trying to get the puck out. And is out of the zone now. They'll with some control. They'll cycle it back down. And Eastview now behind their own net with the puck with control. Here comes Eastview. They'll center it. They're going to wait. They don't wave off. They wave off icing. Thought that they would. And Isaac Kaluski. Kaluski now. Big pass out to Beneke. That's going to be an icing. Beneke couldn't get that touch.
So, Jeff, I want to go back to that play because what happened there was that was all created by Reif taking the defenseman into the boards, which caused him just to get rid of it as quick as he could, and he got rid of it right to us, right, which created a great opportunity because we're starting to see more and more of that right now.
Right.
Our checks on their defensemen are starting to take a toll.
Right. And thusly, on the other end, their forwards are banging our D around back there. So it's kind of the same kind of, they're kind of grinding us up a little bit. So it's, again, two real good teams going toe-to-toe. And we're all tied up at 1 here in the second period, just over 10 minutes to go. Puck at the blue line now. Shot is through. Rebound. Oh, another one. That was an attempt to get that 5-hole, little touch-in bank. They got behind Toussaint, and the player banked it off at Toussaint's pad, trying to get that in, and unfortunately it didn't go.
Yeah, Eastview some good chances there.
And control now. Here comes Nick Sherrick. Sherrick now has got the angle. Nick Sherrick gets by the D. Sherrick shot. Oh, what a shot there. Beautiful shot by Sherrick.
Off the goalie's head.
High shot there. That stung him a little bit.
It stung him, yep.
Back to the point now. Mason now. Mason's shot. Oh, just goes wide. Dangerous. Nice low shot to Myers. Now, again, both teams finishing off checks here very clearly, so there's a real physical game. And puck now down in the zone here. Now cycling back. Nice forecheck pressure by the Wildcats to this line. Again, Wilson, Johnny Myers, and now Poplinski's out there. So good forecheck pressure. Nice job by Poplinski for support. That pass gets picked up. Here comes the Lightning. They have control in the corner. Centering pass. No one home. Poplinski, here they come. They went for the body there. There's the numbers. Here they got Johnny Myers breaking. Wilson's got Myers. Rebound. Oh, what a save.
Oh. He got it with his backhand, and it looked like he was going to skate by the play. Stopped enough, whacked it at his backhand. The goalie just got his leg pad out.
What an effort. Why, holy smokes, what a save. Both goalies standing tall.
And again, Jeff, in their zone, their guys went to kill Poplinski. They hit each other.
Right.
And that's what created that opportunity.
Draw control now by the Lightning. They try to get the puck out, can't do so. And Easton's got that long breakout pass. They're trying to get that big high slot. Nice job there by Max Meekin to pick that off. Shot. And nice job there by Meekin to kind of sniff out that long path. They're trying to get that forward out real high. They're trying to sneak him behind the defense.
Yeah, it's nice to see Max back out there. Remember, he got
took
his
a
belt
heavy
on,
shot from behind. So, yeah, real good to see him.
It's good to see him skating back out there. But, Jeff, the hitting in this game has been probably the most we've seen all year.
It's been a long time, for this. Absolutely. Oh. And nice job there by Meekin to recover that. Here comes Eastview. The Lightning. Oh, nice block by Burgum. That was a dangerous play. And picked off there. Back in the corner. Gibson now. And picked off. Centering. Oh, snuck out of the corner there. Looked like they were going to do a little pass behind the net. That got picked off, and that was a dangerous one.
Dangerous, but again, Burgum's just been so solid back there, Jeff. That first one, having goalies, when a defenseman blocks a shot for them, especially when it's a dangerous opportunity,
right?
It doesn't have a chance to go in.
That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that, right? And puck now rung around the boards, kept in by the Lightning. Now it gets out. Nice job by Johnson for that deflection. Goes to center ice. Real tight game, Thomas. 1-1. Shots are even. It's just a real, as we suspected, a real grinder, we call it, and it's a grinder. Puck just out of the zone. Both teams you're fighting to get that puck out of the zone, and it's just every inch of space is contested.
Being fought for. Yeah.
Just contested. Nice play there by Beneke that got through everybody. Now back to, and that gets out of the zone. You have to touch up. They do so. Now they're onside. And Beneke now giving chase. Meyer now trying to make something happen. They get out of the zone. Nice job by Lightning. They carry it in. Nice job there by Kaluski. Another good block. At the point, they'll feather it down low. Giving chases Jonah Mikla. Nice job to take his player out. And he follows up with the play there to get out of the zone. Can't do so, but still follows up with it. They battle. Boy, a lot of battles out there, Thomas, and that gets out of the zone. Every inch of space is being fought after. Two real good teams going toe-to-toe.
Each zone, neutral zone, everywhere, right? And you better have your head up because someone's going to hit you if you don't.
Puck now brought in the Eagan zone again. Controlled by Eastview. Lightning. Shot of the corner. Nice save by Toussaint. And that's going to be an icing. So a little more puck time in the Eagan zone.
They waved that
one off. They're going to wave it off. I'm not sure as to why they did. We will take it. And they're just going to be offside by about 3 feet. And they didn't call that. I don't understand that no call. Oh!
I'm not sure if any shot ever got to him, but the 2 chances that were there were unbelievable.
Now, what started that was, I thought, an offside by about a couple of feet.
Well, it should have been icing.
Should have been icing, should have been. So it's like, holy smokes.
They did a nice job of being patient. Threw it over for a backdoor, and I don't think that hit anything. He just completely missed the net, I think, on the backdoor shot. But again, he did because Toussaint's coming at him 100 miles an hour to cut the angle down at him.
And again, they're kind of saying, oh, it's going to be offside, they'll blow a whistle. They didn't blow a whistle. So it was that baby was live. Live and dangerous, we call it. Puck in the corner now. Again, Eastview putting on some heavy pressure. Eastview now really kind of taking the control there. Shot.
I thought that went in. No, it didn't. The ref waved it off. I thought that went in the net, Jeff. He made the save, and it must have hit the post or something.
Hey, let's go, Eagan. Let's play some hockey.
Their coach wants to go to Toronto, Jeff, but there's no Toronto for that.
So again, right now you're looking at Coach Taylor on the bench. He's kind of talking to that D. He's kind of telling them what they're trying to do.
They scored. Too many chances, Jeff. Right off the face-off.
Right off the face-off.
Just too many dangerous shots. Eventually something's going to go in.
And, you kind of felt the tide turn a little bit here this second period. We were a little more pressure by Eastview, more sustained pressure, and they get that go-ahead goal. And, again, we talked about that stat we got from the big Mike Cookie there, that Eastview is so dangerous in the second period, outscoring their opponents like 38-12. And it's showing up right now here.
Yeah, they're 2-0 in this game, right, in the second period.
Draw control there by Eagan. Max Meakin now. Meakin looking. We get that, and it goes to the draw there. Looking. Oh, it gets over by Burgum now. I mean, this slot. Shot save. Goes in the corner.
Go get the puck, Reef.
But there, in the corner, they're battling hard in the corner behind the net. And Easter really, but here comes Eagan. Cole Poplinski gets around his man. Nice job by Poplinski to get that puck in the corner deep. Here comes Eastview. They got some numbers. Looking to feather it out. They're going to send it. Gets broken up. Back in the zone. Eastview now looking to get that long breakout pass. They do so. Here comes it. Lightning, and deflected by Bergman at the last second. That was another dangerous play.
That's a very dangerous area to shoot from. Again, Bergman blocks the shot, never gets the goalie. Again, Jeff, there's no way to track that stat, right?
No.
I mean, would it have been a goal or not? Who knows? But just all those blocks that he's done is just so helpful to the goalie.
And Eastview's got us on our heels a little bit here. We're just not kind of moving as we need to move out there. And puck down the Eastview zone. Controlled now by Eagan Beneke. Now nice shot for forecheck pressure. They ring the corner. Here comes Eastview. They get that puck out of their zone very cleanly. Here comes Eastview now. Set deflection just wide. Another dangerous play there. Had a guy in front again, no one home. So Eastview's really putting some pressure on there. They're getting some space in their zone, which is not a good thing to have.
They're getting space in the slot, which is not where you want them to have space.
No, if there's any space you want to give up, it's not that location.
That's where the goals have been scored from, and that's where they've had a couple just really close tips and chances. So need a little bit of a change of momentum here, Jeff.
Shots are all even up at 15 all.
We had a 5-shot lead going into the period. So
Eagan down 2-1. Again, we kind of got to weather this storm here, Thomas, and get out of this thing here. Either tied up or maybe go ahead, but we can't give up any more goals. Nice job there by Dolan to get that out of the zone, but right back on the tape of the Lightning. Here comes the Lightning, the end of the zone. Shot, rebound, sitting there. Boy, those are always dangerous to have just sitting there. And they got two guys from the Lightning just kind of hanging around that slot, waiting for any opportunity.
They just put a low shot in there and hope for the rebound.
And puck at center ice. Then they hammer it down in the zone. A lot of time, Thomas, in the Eagan zone this period.
Yeah, it feels a lot like last game against Prior Lake in the second period.
And here comes Johnny Myers now. Little toe drag. Myers now looking, trying to get a lane here. Doesn't find anybody. Back to Wilson. Wilson to Sherrick. Sherrick now, they move it around. Nice control and a nice zone time here for the Wildcats in this line. Trying to get it deep. Can't do so. That gets Nick. Oh, there we go. There's going to be a
is it going to take
both.
Yeah,
They'll take them both.
Take a ball.
That'll be offsetting. And the Lightning faithful are saying, why did my guy get called? Well, you both get to do you both do the dance. You both get the time.
Yeah, they're probably mad because he got a couple shots, the Eastview guy from Sherrick before that.
They're not going to call anything.
Oh, they didn't call anything. They said, well.
All right, well, you know what? I like that.
Didn't matter either way. I'd rather it be that way. Don't take the guys off. Let them play.
Yep. I like that no call.
Well, Sherrick's so good at creating space. Like when a guy's draped over his back, he just knows how to bump the guy to get him off to get room for himself.
And Meakin now's got time. Meakin! Shot. Covers it up. Reif now. Reif looking. Wants to fish it in deep. Gets control. Reif now with the puck. Reif now shot. Oh, I thought that was going to sneak through. Nice job by Reif to get that puck on net. And Burgum can't hold the zone. He'll throw it in deep. And here's the potential break.
Jeez.
And boy, a little feather,
the butterfly shot. Would you call it? What kind of butterfly?
Monarch, a little monarch action.
That was kind of the monarch again.
And that was just a bad bounce. And Burgum hit that one deep, and he hit a skate and bounced up high, and all of a sudden he got a potential 2-1.
Yeah. Not sure why he shot that high though.
He
went low. He had the 2-on-1.
He had a guy breaking.
But
and
we'll take it.
Meakin now, lose it now. Front of the net. Back to Johnson. And Meakin now battling, trying to get some puck position. Here comes Keegan Johnson, flips it up out of the zone. That's going to be no icing. Beneke guy's going off. Beneke, now nice pressure by Beneke to Meyer. He gets taken down and no call. Not sure why that wasn't a call, Thomas. Holy smokes. We've got All-Star Wrestling breaking out here at the game. A little centering pass. And here it comes. They'll lose the puck there. Meyer follows through it nicely. Cullen Meyer will chip it out deep. He gets hit hard.
Yeah, Jeff, I think they're letting him play, but again, it's like we've always said. Hopefully they keep calling it the same way.
Well, again, as long as you're consistent, let them play, and they're doing that, which is fine. And I believe this will be the same crew as the JV game, if I'm not correct.
Two of them. Yep.
And that was a good recovery there by Beneke. And in the JV game, they also did. Here's Drew Wilson. It's a breakaway. Drew Wilson. Oh, backhand effort. Just almost. It's end-to-end action. Oh, my goodness. And they get by. Here comes Eastview. And nice recovery by Mason to break up that potential 2-on-1 behind the net. Boy, lots of chances here. Again, a loose puck. Gets deflected to the corner. Mason now, nice little dip off there. But again, Eastview really pinching hard in the zone. And they're throwing in D real down low. So again, the trick's going to be to get that puck just up in the air, get out of the zone.
Yeah, Eastview plays a game of just get it on net and crash.
It's a game of chance. They will send everyone deep.
Send everybody at it. And that's why we got that breakaway. Again, great save by the goalie, Jeff, because that could have been a huge change in the game right there.
Puck control now by Eagan. Giving chase now is Sherrick. Now Nick Sherrick. Behind the net now Wilson's got some time. Wilson looking there. Behind the net now still Johnny Myers. Myers now a little prep. Nice job by Myers to break that up. He got Wilson in front of the net. Wilson goes in the corner. And he's with some pressure now back to Sherrick. Sherrick now, tried to feather it all the way across. Nolan Holman back is Doley now. Eastview putting pressure on. And Doley, nice job to drop it off for Mason. Mason now gets it out, but controlled now by Eastview. The Lightning now in their own zone. They're going to set it up. Just a minute to go on the period. They've got the control. Now they want to get something set up for a last offensive push here. And Mason now. And that's going to be. You don't want that icing at that. That's a tough call again.
I know. He tried to get it to Poplinski, but it bounced off something. And
So now you're asking a lot of the forwards and D again. You got that face-off in your zone, just under a minute to go. You don't want to get that puck possession. Here we go again.
Yeah, because the only real pressure we had was that other line, just their sharp line a couple minutes ago. Otherwise, it's really been in our zone a lot.
Puck control now by the Lightning. Back to it is Burgum. Burgum now. He'll flip it back now to Meakin. Meakin's got some time. Max Meakin. Flip it up. And that's off the... And again, face off back in her zone. Again, it's just a bad, unfortunate bounce.
Yeah, it hit the roof.
Yeah, you got time. You hit the roof, and all bets are off.
So 46.7 to go in the period, Jeff. I think if we can get out of here 2-1, that would be a good thing.
Draw control, unfortunately, by the Lightning. They're going to want to try to get something going with that. Blocked. Oh, Toussaint, big save.
Again, Jeff, there's a guy standing right in front of Toussaint, kind of by himself. They're doing a great job of freeing guys up right in front of Toussaint.
And again, they got two guys floating, too, so your D's got to take a guy. So you got one day, got to pick a guy, then you got to get him floated. But again, they cleared him out nice.
Yeah, Burgum went to the one side, and then the other guy was standing alone. You can't cover two people.
Right.
But.
Draw controlled by Eagan, but Shirk does a nice job of trying to get it out. They can't get it out, however. Now controlled by Johnson. Johnson loses it. Eastview all alone.
They scored. Again, that high slot, Jeff.
Boy, and we talked about that, and you could just feel it. You could just sense it that they were getting just too many chances toward the latter part of this period. And you just tough to give that one up at that last minute of the period. So it's going to be really a gut check time again, Thomas, for us getting out of here and then getting in that third period down 3-1.
And that is the hat trick for those guys. So a couple hats were thrown on the ice.
And here comes Eastview again. They got numbers. Oh, it just goes from that. Boy, lots of chances here in the last part of this period. Boy, that stat we talked about as far as Eastview outscoring in the second period is no fluke. They are buzzing. So, after two periods, it's 3-1 Eastview. This is going to be a real interesting third period coming up. It's going to be crucial for the Wildcats to start this third period strong, down 3-1.
Yeah, Jeff, it felt a lot like last game where we just got dominated in the second period, and same thing here. I mean, it was all Eastview, right? Other than maybe one or two shifts for us. So, but the good news is we've responded from this all year.
Right.
So I think, Taylor's going to go in, make some adjustments. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on down low there. It seems like they're outnumbering us down low.
They've got some numbers. They're outnumbering us down low. Their D are pinching real deep. So, again, we just have to get that puck out of the zone and not worry about that pretty breakout pass, it seems like.
Yeah.
And you do that, then all of a sudden you got the odd man rush going the other way.
Yeah.
So, after two periods of play at the lovely Eagan Civic, 3-1 in favor of Eastview. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third period. Jeff Burgum here with Thomas, the Big M, Manzella. And good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Eagan Civic Arena for the start of the third period here with your Eagan Wildcats trailing the Lightning of Eastview 3-1. Jeff Burgum here with my esteemed colleague in crime, the Big M, Mr. Thomas Manzella. And it's gut check time here for the Wildcats. Eastview just had a flurry of activity that second period, out-shooting Eagan drastically. Now they're out-shooting them 21-17, but what a flurry by Eastview. And they find themselves out 3-1. So these first few minutes of this period will be critical for the Wildcats to establish some supremacy out there on the ice and get some shots on goal and see what we can do. But Eastview really buzzing right now.
Well, Jeff, here we go again, right?
Here we go again, and again, this will be a very difficult team to do this against. Eastview's a talented team. They're quick, they're fast, and they're showing it today.
Yeah, you would think they're going to be a little tougher than doing that against Prior Lake.
And that's going to be an icing right there again.
Tip prior to the red line, yep.
So face-off will be out to the left of Brandon Toussaint. And again, just, a very evenly played first period. Second period, Eastview kind of took that period over. And then the latter 5 minutes of that period, Thomas, was all Eastview.
Yeah.
And they really took it to Eagan.
As you said, Jeff, I'll wait.
Puck now controlled by the Lightning back in Eagan zone. And controlled there in the corner now by Lightning again. They kind of cycle it now deep in the corner. They do so. Goes to the corner, Dolney giving chase. And nice job by Eli Dolney to get that puck. But now they get taken down. No call. They'll flip it out of the zone. And Eastview now will look at regroup in their own zone. And the Lightning now trying to get that centered out. And that'll be an icing on Eastview.
I want to say hello out to Hannah. She's out there watching right now.
Yeah, we've got a big shout out to Hannah and the LUC Women Lady Ramblers hockey team listening here all the way from sunny Chicago, Chi-Town.
Always a treat to have Hannah around the holidays.
Oh, she's a delight. Shot. Oh, Wilson had one, but just got blocked by the Eastview D. And here comes Eastview now. Burgum now. Nice job to step up. And back in the zone now for Johnny Myers. Myers now chip it out. Can't get it out of the zone. Goes in the corner. And nice job being taken out there by Max Meakin. Meakin now having a real nice game. He chips it out. It's going to be a hand pass. And that's going to go all the way down to the Eastview. That little hand pass action there. But again, nice job there by Meakin and Burgum to get that puck out of the zone. So we come back with the Gibson line with Reif and Poplinski, with Kaluski and Mikla at the point now. Gibson tries to center it, gets back by Kaluski, and a nice back check by Reif. Good support by Henry Reif. That could have been a 2-on-1. Kaluski now with the puck. Isaac Kaluski. Nice job to get that puck down deep. Cullen Meyer, he loses it. And Eastview Lightning now with the puck. They've got some control. And they'll feather it down. Nice job there by Mikla to stand up high at the blue line. Isaac Kaluski now. Isaac Kaluski, one of the senior captains, gets it off now to Poplinski. He'll shoot it down deep. They'll go for a change. And Reif now applying some forecheck pressure. Here comes Eastview with the puck. They've got some space. Little backhand.
They scored.
Boy, a backhand. Just a soft backhand off of. I don't know who it bounced off of, but that finds the net.
I don't know if it bounced off Mason or not. Did it? It looked like it hit something and went off the net.
Yeah, not sure. I think I'm off to Mason or what happened there.
So now, Jeff, a big hole to crawl out of now. Three-goal lead here.
So we haven't found ourselves in this position often this year, Thomas. Down 4-1 in the third period, 14 minutes to go. It's a big mountain to climb right now. Again, puck is picked off by Eastview, really pinching deep in our own zone, really forcing that breakout pass. Back to the point. Shot goes wide. Boy, Eastview really sending the kitchen sink in their own zone, trying to plug up every passing lane they can think of. Again, you're going to have to regroup on trying to get that puck out of the zone. And Keegan Johnson now. Johnson's got some time. Nice pass now to Cullen Meyer. Cullen Meyer with the puck. Cullen Meyer can't get the puck out deep. They go for a change out picked up by by Beneke. Beneke now to Max Meekin. Meekin now. Max Meekin carries it in. Max Meekin. Nice puck control by Meekin. Meekin looking. To Burgum. Shots go! Matthew Burgum! That's a great job by Meekin and Burgum by the defensive pair. Nice job. Way to go, Max. Beautiful pass, and Burgum finds the back of the net.
Yeah, nice play. Great shot.
But Matt, you know, if you watch that play again, Max Meekin took it all the way in, drew all the forwards to him, and found Burgum in the high slot, and Burgum buries it.
And Jeff, a big goal right now.
That was a big one.
13:54 to go. A little bit of life back in the Wildcats here.
And Meekin now. And let's get some life here. Let's go, boys. Let's pick it up. Here we go. And puck now controlled. And Burgum will slip it down deep. The puck is fed in now. No forecheck pressure there. Picked off. Now to Wilson. Oh, lost it. Here comes Eastview. Picked up by Kaluski. Nice job by Kaluski to break that up. Behind the net now. And here comes Eastview again now. Pressuring. Nice job by Kaluski to break it up. Let's go, Eagan. Come on now. There's time. It's 4-2. And Henry Reif now around the corner. Reif gets taken out. And Dolly now, they can't keep it in. It goes out the bench. I think, you know, that goal, Thomas, a little more jump in the skates of the Wildcats and hoping to carry that through.
It's more like the first period now than what we had in the second. But again, you know, they've had some comeback wins. We've had a few comeback wins. So I think that goal gave them a little jump to say, hey, we can still do this.
It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. Start in the right direction. We're taking small steps, Thomas. Step by painful step. Control now by the Wildcats. Jewel just can't clear the zone. Here comes Eastview. Eastview now gets through it now. Mason now. Jack's got some time. Nice pass there over at Poplinski. Cole Poplinski's got Gibson. Poplinski around the net. Looking. Centering. Oh, no one home. And here comes. Nice job there by Poplinski to keep it in the zone. Nice pressure being applied by the Wildcats. And off the corner. And picked up. Nice job by Burgum and Dolney. Here comes the Cats. They can't get out there.
They're changing.
Picked up. Nice change up. So nice change up there. But Eastview now, nice puck control. They're going to try to get that puck into the zone. They do so. Dolney now. Dolney with some time. And here comes Eli Dolney. Eli Dolney flipping it out off the bench, and that draws a face-off, by golly, in our own zone. If I have one more face-off in our zone, I'm going to have to start taking more medication.
You love those face-offs in our zone.
I tell you, that we have had the last few games, we've had more face-offs in our zone. And as a goalie parent, you love face-offs in your zone, don't you?
Same as a defensive parent. Just love that.
And again, draw control by Eastview. Shot goes wide. And again, they got that puck control with that draw there. Puck goes in the corner. Giving chase is Burgum. And pokes it out. And here comes Matthew Burgum. Matthew Burgum for the Cats. Shot just fitted through. That would have been nice to go in. But now we're getting greedy. And here comes the Cats. Here is again Johnson, Keegan Johnson. Looking, cycling. Oh, tried to center it, no one home. And here comes the Lightning. They've got some time. It's a 3-on-2. They got a back check pressure. And Meekin now. Meekin takes his player out. Stepping around. Oh, that could have been a dangerous call there. Shot blocked. Gets to the corner. And Eastview now with a little pressure. Oh, that was a dangerous one. Here comes the Cats. And that's going to, there'll be a quick change here. And here comes the Lightning again. At the blue line, shot saved by Tucson, and there'll be a whistle. So again, just good chances by the Wildcats. Boy, if we can just get one more to make this a real interesting third period, that would be fun.
Yeah, well, the next goal probably is the one that decides it, right? Depending on which way it goes. So
draw control by Eagan, nicely to Mikla. Mikla now will feather it. He gets hammered hard. Puck gets out. That's an offside. They'll touch up. And there's some time by Mikla to get that. He'll curl it back. That to Kaluski. Kaluski now. Starting pass gets by. Meekin, opportunity shot. Rebound. Boy, another shot. Save. Oh, my goodness. Opportunities.
Jeff, that hit a pile of bodies in front of the net. That second shot just hit a clump of people. Tucson saw it hit the ice, covered it up smartly. So, unfortunately, all our guys were backing into Tucson,
right,
which is not a good thing, right?
Well, they're going to kick out both there at the center ice. We've got Sherrick, Myers, Mason now. He gets all tied up. No call there. Nice job by Dolan to tie his man up. Oh, another dangerous shot. The rebound.
The net's off.
Oh, they've got bodies flying, pucks flying.
Nets flying.
Cars on fires, cars up on blocks. It's just chaos down there in the Eagan zone.
I think that's your car on blocks out there.
That could be mine on fire, too.
On fire. Boy, when they have a puck sitting in there, they just come with everybody after that puck.
They have all game. I mean, right, they send three down deep and they pinch their D. So you got 5 guys just crashing that net. Puck gets now to the corner, back to Wilson. Wilson tries to get it out high, can't do so. But nice job by Johnny Myers. He gets hacked there, no call. And nice job by Myers again with the puck. Johnny Myers looking, nice job by him to really work that puck down low. And they're going to pick it out. Here comes the Lightning. They got some speed, they got some time. And oh, nice back check pressure. That was a huge back check. And that was by, I think it was, who's back checking there? Was that Myers? I can't
or was it, I can't tell who it was, but it ended up causing them to shoot it into the netting.
Well, that was a huge play because I think Burgum tried to angle the guy to the corner.
Yeah.
And they went off the netting. So again, nice job by the back check. I think it must have been Gibson, I think. Puck control now by the Lightning. Eastview. They're going to dump it in deep. Going is Max Meekin giving chase. He'll let it go by. And here comes Eagan. Poplinski now. Get it out of the zone. They do so, but control now. And it goes in the bench of Eagan. And how about a face-off in our own zone? Well, let's not do that.
Your favorite thing.
Oh, my word. So just over 9 minutes to go in the game. 4-2 Eastview, but Eagan is challenging. They're pushing now. And that's going to, guess what that's going to be, Thomas? That's nice.
Right, back in our zone for the face-off. The other thing with all these face-offs, Jeff, it kills the momentum, right? It kills the flow.
Kills the flow.
Another stop.
And puts a lot of pressure on the center, the forward, the centers, and defense to get that puck out of the zone. Again, draw now controlled by Eagan. Burgum now will send it. It gets out of the zone. Pressure being applied now by the Cats. And here comes Eastview. Eastview Lightning. And deflected by Burgum over the net. Goes in the corner. And Eastview now. Here comes the Wildcats. Pass gets deflected. Back to Meyer. And they get centering pass there. They're going to set it up. Shot saved by Tucson. Rebound. Johnson goes to the point. Another shot. Goes in the corner. And Johnson now battling hard. Keegan Johnson, that gets out of the corner again. Nice battle by Johnson. Nice victory there. But they get the puck. Here comes Mikla. Feathers it. He gets through but misses his mark. Here comes Eastview. 8 minutes to go in the game. It's 4-2. Puck down by Wilson. He tips it, gets to center ice. Can't now down in the Eastview zone. And it's over the roof. It should be a whistle. That's over the crossbars, into the netting of the roof at the Civic.
To the other netting. That's a couple of roof shots we've had in here today.
So 7:49 to go in the game, Thomas. 4-2.
Jeff, you know there's plenty of time for anything to happen in this game.
But shots are mounting. Look at the shots on goal. 30-19 in favor of Eastview. They're really starting to pour it on. But again, there's a nice pushback by Eagan. Puck at the draw control now by Eastview. They ring the boards. They try to get out of the zone. Eastview now, they lose the puck. Dumped in now by Poplinski. Here comes Eagan on the forecheck. Henry Reif now battling. Loses the puck in the corner. Now picked up by Poplinski. They battle hard. Here comes Eastview. They break out of their zone quickly. Goes over to Dolney. Dolney now will get that hopefully to center ice, and they lose the puck. And here comes Eastview. They're winning those center ice battles, Thomas. Shot. Oh, there's going to be a penalty there.
I didn't see it.
Checking from behind. That's going to go on Mason.
That's not going to help the coach.
So we don't need that right now at this stage of the game.
It's called a cross check, so it'll be 2 minutes.
And so now we're going to go on a penalty kill. We just do not need to waste our energy on killing right now. We need to get some goals.
That's the tough part too, Jeff, right? It's not just killing the penalty, but it uses so much energy from the...
So you've got Johnny Myers out there with Sherrick, Bergam, and
we have had,
Meakin.
Good shorthanded chances from this line.
Draw control now by Eastview. And here comes Johnny Myers. To speak of that, here they are. Back to Sherrick. Sherrick. He'll dump it in. And here comes Eastview. The Lightning. They'll chip it in. Bergam now, nice job to get that out. And giving chase now is Sherrick. Sherrick now applying some pressure. And picked up by Bergam. Bergam will send it. And nice job there by the penalty killers so far. About a minute to go. And Kaluski now out there with Meakin. Max Meakin now with the puck. Hopefully he can get it sent out. And a nice job. It could be a 2-on-1. And it's Johnny Myers now with Poplinski. Myers. He had Poplinski just get that stick on the puck, and that could have been a very, very good
like I was
chance.
Just talking about, Jeff. Myers and Sherrick have had a lot of shorthanded chances. Johnny created that 2-on-1. Unfortunately, if he had to raise the puck, but if Poplinski hits that in any way, it's
a goal. I mean, it's a wide open net. So again, really good pressure being applied by Eagan on the penalty kill. It's still 4-2, but it's anyone's game. I mean, right now, Eagan's pushing back. Draw control by Eastview. Just under a minute to go in the penalty to Mason. Checking from behind penalty. They'll dump it in. There'll be an icing, so we'll take that all day long. Nice to have some icing go on Eastview for a change.
Yeah, again, 45 seconds still to go in their power play. 5:55 to go in the game.
Draw control by by Eastview. Here comes the Lightning. They've got still a power play. Nice job by Dolan to step up there and block that entering of Eastview. Here comes the Lightning. They're going to dump in. They forced to dump in. Kaluski now giving chase. He'll try to ring the boards out of the zone. And it gets nice effort by Johnson. Again, just gives an all-out effort. Poplinski had a potential there. But here comes Eastview. And great job by Doley. Nice defensive play here. Could be an offensive potential there. And about 10 seconds to go in the power play for the Lightning. And Eastview's going to dump it in now. Back to Bergam. He's got it. We got a break. And it's a beautiful play. It's Sherrick to Bergam. He scored! That was a Bergam to Doley to Sherrick. Beautiful. What a play. That's huge. What a play!
5:03
What a play!
to go.
That was a beautiful Bergam saw Doley to Sherrick. And that is a huge goal. What a play! What a play! Love that. Hey, how about those Wildcats?
Nice play. Great finish by Sherrick on that one. So, and he went back and got the bench fired up, Jeff. So,
I tell you what.
Here we go. 5 minutes to go. Let's see what that does.
So Sherrick gets the goal. Doley got the assist.
They'll have to add another assist.
Add one there because Bergam got the pass to Doley. But it goes all the way down. So Eagan's buzzing. They are buzzing.
Because, again, that play doesn't happen unless Bergam breaks it out there and sees it. So, I mean, those usually get caught on the score sheet after the game, but
what a great effort by Sherrick and Doley to find Sherrick breaking like that.
Well, Sherrick, he looked back at Bergam right away, I think, and then he knew he had to get one pass up to him, and it was a beautiful passing play. All right, Jeff, here we go now.
Here we go.
4 minutes.
Shot deflected wide. Here comes Eagan. Poplinski now loses the puck back to Eastview, now controlling the Lightning. They'll dump it in. And here comes now Eastview with control. We're going to get a penalty. God darn it. Oh, that's a killer. That is just a killer penalty.
Killer penalty right now.
You just can't. You just tough time in the game. Boy, how much you got to ask your penalty killers again now? You're asking
for a short hand to go.
Here we go again. Look who's out there again. You got the same guys who are just grinding it out.
At some point, the fatigue starts to set in, right?
And now they control behind the net. The Lightning watch the back door. Looking up, setting this up. Puck there in the corner with the control with the puck. Looking. Picked off there. Shot, save. Behind. Puck sitting there now. Controlling the play. Save there. Saved by Toussaint. Came across. And here Sherrick. There you go.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody with him, Jeff, so he had to just...
He had to dump it, which is a good play.
That puck was just a little too far out of his reach. Oh, here we go
again,
again,
Jeff. Comes Johnny Myers now. Myers, he's got the man down. What a save.
It's a toe save by the goalie.
Boy, what a game. This is coming down to the final minutes. What a battle back by Eagan. You can't say enough about the Wildcats coming back hard in this period.
No, especially being shorthanded for 4 minutes of it here. We're still short another minute, though.
So a lot of time to go here in this penalty. And I'd be looking now for a makeup call here. I'd be looking at any kind of an opportunity. They're going to give a call here. Eastview's had one penalty the whole game. So I would say look for a call on Eastview here before the game's over. Back to Dolney. Back to Mason now, looking for a long pass there. That's no icing.
No icing.
That's fine.
That, yeah.
And here comes the Lightning. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game, Thomas, and what a game it's been today. Just two classic teams going toe-to-toe.
So in a great 4-3 battle right now. 17 seconds to go in this kill. Here we go.
And here comes Dolney now. Dolney. Can't get out of the zone. That's an unfortunate bounce on the skates. And they're waiting for some support. On the point, shot, block deflected.
Jeez, got deflected wide.
And here comes Keegan Johnson.
All right, Jeff, we got just under 2 minutes to try to tie this thing up.
Back in the corner there, Keegan Johnson. Johnson now flips it out, tries to get out of the zone. They do so. And cast down, getting down to that crunch time now. Bergam. Can't do it. Johnson deflected. Here comes Nick Sherrick. He's got some time and space. Oh, no! Didn't have to do that.
No,
Didn't
no.
have. You had time.
Had time. It's
I
okay.
think they'll call they'll do a timeout. So timeout being called by Mike Taylor.
Yeah.
So a little over a minute to go in the game, Thomas. Down 4-3. Shots are creeping ever so closely, 30-23 in favor of the Lightning. It's crunch time. It's big time crunch time here at the Civic. Jeff Burgum here with Thomas the Big M Manzella. Well, the strategy here, Thomas, is get the puck out of your zone, get it down deep and pull Toussaint, and then crash the net like crazy and see what can happen.
Yeah, it's been so wide open, Jeff, this last couple minutes. So, hopefully it stays like that because we need to take a couple chances and get an opportunity. A couple bad bounces, unfortunately, where we got an icing.
bad breakout bounces.
And
hit a skate, fly us up there.
Right? We've been shorthanded for 4 minutes.
Right. I mean, and what a hats off to the penalty killers out there. They've really been working hard. And to your point, you spend up so much energy killing the penalty, by the time you're even up strength, you're gassed.
Yeah. All right, so 1:19 to go. Could go for a little overtime, couldn't you?
You know what? Bonus hockey? Why not?
Hockey, right?
It's hockey day in Minnesota here at Eagan.
Yeah, why not? Right? Mike definitely used every possible second of that timeout.
He knows. Yeah.
He knows. He's a tired
He
guy.
knows.
He's been around the block. All right,
here we go, Thomas. Here we go. Draw control. And picks it up. Gets it out. They'll do an icing again. They want to get that puck out of the zone. They're kind of got the puck in the skates. So kind of regroup.
It's almost like they're trying to run that play, it looks like, where they broke Sherrick on the breakaway.
Yeah, they're trying
before.
to. They just couldn't. They missed on a couple of pass connections there, but they were close.
.109 to go.
Draw control. And here we go. Johnny Myers. He's got some time. No, he got time. Got to get that puck out of the zone. And here comes Eagan. Nice play. Let's go to Keegan Johnson. He's got it. He's got time. He's in the zone. Shot. Rebound.
Goalie's gone, Jeff. 45 seconds.
Sherrick, there it is. Oh, we had it breaking. Meekin had it. 35 seconds. Puck in the corner. Their battle. Trying to get it out, trying to get a space. Do so. And it's in the netting. No, they're going to let it go on.
Went on. 22 seconds.
Back to Johnny Meyer. That'll go behind the net. Kipped in. Back to Dolney. Oh!
That puck's not going to
do it. That'll do it.
3 seconds. It's not going to.
Oh, that was a tough one. That's a tough one, Thomas. Boy, they really battled back. They battled hard. It was a hard-fought battle. That was tough.
Well, I think, Jeff, maybe this could be a preview of a playoff game.
Oh, what a playoff game it would be.
Right? Can you imagine?
I mean, look at the boys right now. They
look drained.
They look drained. They're tired, but they really, what a hats off to them for coming back like they did in that third period. They really battled hard.
Yeah, again, if you take the second period away, Jeff, it's just a total battle, right?
Right.
So, but again, this could be a preview of, in a few weeks, of a playoff game.
Two very good teams. Again, this one's going to hurt a little bit, but again, we don't have time to kind of, pout a little bit here and get down because we got three games next. So we got Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Lakeville, back to back.
Yes, we do.
So, right. So now, as we know, there's no time to lick your wounds and feel sorry for yourself. But
so what a game, though. Again, tip of the cap and the stick tap goes to the Lightning. They played well, but again, Eagan did not back down. They came back hard. It was 4-1 after two. They come back and they really storm back hard, and we lose 4-3. But you know what? This is a game that kind of tells you about who you are as a team. and we've got some character on this team. We didn't back down, and I tell you what, sections are going to be dynamite. They're going to be dynamite. I mean, you talk about intensity here now. You wait till sections come on. You know what? And our boys,
this as a playoff game?
And our boys, I can tell our boys are, for sake of a better word, they're pretty pissed right now, and for good reason. So use this to your advantage.
There's no quit, which is what is really. We just haven't seen them really quit. And again, I can't remember a game that they've quit it.
They have not.
They always seem to just come back, and all of a sudden we're right back. We're being dominated at one point, and then all of a sudden we're right back in the game.
What's also nice, Thomas, is that this team expects to win.
Yeah,
they hit that ice, they expect to win. So when they lose, they're upset, and that's a good thing to have. This is going to hopefully drive them, because you know what? Every game now is going to be a battle. I don't care who you're playing.
No, there's no easy games left on the schedule.
So this is a team that watch for them. I think sections, they're going to hit sections hard. We'll get there, but tough one here today.
So we're back on Tuesday.
We're back Tuesday, yes.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So again, it's been a treat and a pleasure, Thomas, to have you with me here at the Civic. Where final score, unfortunately, was the Eastview Lightning 4, your Eagan Wildcats 3, and we'll be back on Tuesday. So again, people, take care tonight, today. Drive safe, be good, and we'll see you here later. Take care.